Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Exploring DC, where we take a piece of DC and explore with you. I am your host, Josh. With me, as always, are my co-hosts Jackson and Jalen. How we doing, fellas?
All right, I have a question for the chat. Do
All
you
right,
guys
Chad.
think I need like a new phone case?
Is it one of those things, like a pop socket where it's supposed to hold up your phone while you watch them?
Oh no, this is like my phone case falling apart.
No, I feel like you could watch Andor like that.
Like prop it
Like
up.
prop it up. Mm-hmm.
We're not doing this. I'm turning this shit off. We're not doing this. But nah, I mean like, do you think I need a new one though? Because like my phone has fallen out of here like multiple times today. I just don't know if it's time yet.
You need the
I also stole a handle.
you need the camo otter
Do you like
box
my
that
handle?
blue collar people have. You know what I'm talking about?
Do you like my handle?
I like your handle.
I stole it. It's really nice. So now I can like walk around with it in my pocket, and I can say, "Hey, you got to get a handle on things."
Jalen, how are you doing?
That was stupid. You know what, man? We're good. We're good. We're good. No,
We're good.
matter of fact, we're terrible. Whatever that joke was absolutely completely ruined my entire day.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah.
fair.
Well, it sounds like you need to get a handle on things, Jalen.
Um, Speaking of jokes, transition. We're gonna talk about the Teen Titans go to the movies
The real
movie.
joke is that you made me watch this movie.
We'll get into that, Bell. We'll get into that, man. All the major DC superheroes are starring in their own films, all but the Teen Titans. So Robin is determined to remedy this situation by getting over his role as a sidekick and becoming a movie star. Thus, with a few ideas and inspirational song in their hearts, the Teen Titans head to Hollywood to fulfill their dreams. Directed here by Aaron Horvath and
Sorry,
Peter
guys.
Rita Mikhail, um, and then written by Michael Jelinek. Aaron and Michael were the creators of the original Teen Titans show, and they made the Super Mario movie that just came out recently, and the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which Jackson's like
I'm
over the
so
moon
excited for
about.
that.
Yeah, so they really haven't done a lot, but they've been like the most creatively involved with this show, so it makes sense that they directed. And this Peter guy was a producer on a lot of Teen Titans stuff. I guess he directed for this specific one. Um, so not much to say there. And then music here by Jared Faber, who's done a lot of like direct to video stuff. He did a Scooby Doo Kiss movie, some Captain Underpants specials, nothing
Has
crazy.
he scored the TV show?
I don't know. I can look that up. But Jackson, what did you think about the music in
Like the
this? Like
songs or like the score?
any score? Did you hear anything in here, or was it way more
Yeah, I
soundtrack?
don't. I don't have too much to add there.
Yeah, I don't think it was um I don't know if I can find him as a composer, but I'm sure he does. He does the same. Oh no, it's two different people.
Okay.
Jason Brandt and Armin Chakmakian. Um Cast here is all your main people from the show: Greg Sipes, Scott Menville, Kari Payton, Tara Strong, Hynden Walsh, and then you have your big names. Will Arnett, obviously Lego Batman, is playing Slade Deathstroke here. He was also executive producer on this one, which is
Oh, I
interesting.
didn't notice that.
Yeah, Kristen Bell plays Jade Wilson. Obviously, she was like done Frozen and a lot of big things, and then filling out like the most random Justice League
Cast of all
actors
time, yeah.
ever. Nick Cage is Superman, which is very fun.
Yeah.
Obviously, he was signed on to make that movie of Tim Burton, which never came out. So this is like the right version of that, not whatever the Flash did with the weird CG thing. Like this is the right tribute. His son, do you know Nick Cage's son's name
No.
is Kal-El Cage?
Really?
Yeah, Kal-El
Yeah,
Cage
that's kind
plays
of funny.
young Bruce Wayne in this one. Old Bruce Wayne is played by that guy that got kicked off for a week off his show, Jimmy Kimmel.
Yep.
Um,
Jimmy Kimmel Batman.
Jimmy Kimmel Batman, Halsey Wonder Woman,
Isn't Lil Yachty in this movie?
Lil Yachty Green Lantern, Will Wheaton from The Big Bang
What?
Theory plays the Flash,
What? What?
Patton Oswalt plays
What?
the Atom, and then Eric Baza plays Aquaman, he does Bugs Bunny and stuff. Um, which let me ask you guys right now, of those people playing the Justice League, who would be the best in like live action?
None of the above.
None of the above.
Nick Cage
Yeah.
in the 80s. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Nick Cage is Superman would probably be the best.
I mean, he's the only one that's like an actual on-screen actor there, right?
You don't think Lil Yachty or Green Lantern would
Nah, I
be
don't. I
heat?
don't know about that one. I mean,
Absolutely
Kristen
not.
Bell.
Absolutely not. Do not let him touch a green ring or a green anything in film at
Jimmy
all.
Kimmel Batman.
We got to put Lil Yachty in.
We gotta put Lil Yachty in. He does songs in this one too.
Does he really?
Yeah, he does the credits song. I think he did a different song in it too.
I didn't catch that.
It's not very good, but he does sing in this movie. Yeah. Jalen, you picked this one.
I did pick this one.
What
I
what
did pick
was
this one.
your
Always this guy, Jalen.
experience with this one beforehand?
Um, I don't even have a good answer for you guys. It was interesting. We needed something for the week. I was like, you know
Yeah,
what? We haven't talked, and I thought this was like an
We're gonna
opportunity to
go.
talk
We're
about.
gonna go watch Teen Titans go to the movies.
Yeah.
yeah.
Plus, I knew Jackson would enjoy it, and my
Is this your
side
first
quest for
time
this
seeing it, Jackson?
podcast. Yeah,
Yes,
is
it
it?
is, Josh.
And did you enjoy it,
Really?
Jackson?
This is a movie made for 5-year-olds, Jalen.
Exactly.
And it's great.
So I thought
That's
we would find
great.
like some sort of enjoyment out of it. I
I
was
mean,
wrong.
like,
I was wrong, man.
oh, you thought like I'd crash out?
Maybe. We don't know.
No,
Maybe.
because it's not bad enough for me to crash out. Like
I don't think it's bad at all.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like it's perfectly fine for what it is.
Yeah.
It's
Dude,
perfectly fine for
I got the
5-year-olds.
rep here. I have the Blu-ray. I
What?
found it.
Jesus fucking
You got the
Christ,
Blu-ray for this, Josh?
I have the Blu-ray for this one.
that's fucked up.
Yeah. Hey man, I think
Grown man with a
I've
girlfriend and a
collected
job.
every DC live action movie up to like I don't even know, up to like everything past The Dark Knight Rises, I think. I have everything.
Jesus,
I don't think I have Green Lantern, so because I can't say 2011, but like anything past that, I have it. I
okay.
have DC Super Pets, bro. I have all this shit.
You have
So
DC Super Pets.
yeah, and you know what? I like DC Super Pets.
Yeah, DC Super Press
I
was pretty
watched that
good.
movie once.
Yeah, it was a fun time. Let me start off here. I'm gonna start off for once. I think this movie is really fun. I think it plays on the like oversaturation of superhero stuff really well,
Mhm.
and I understand why people don't like this version of Teen Titans stuff. I get it because the original 2006 show was really beloved and was a way more dramatic take on it. But I think this show kind of at this point where the movie is coming out and then nowadays knows what it's doing,
Yeah,
and it is honestly has a lot of really fun jokes in it. And I was having a good time watching this one.
I think the funniest bit in this movie by like a pretty significant margin is when Slade just says it would be so awesome, so cool.
Yeah. I think the
That,
funniest bit is the amount of people they kill.
they do kill a lot of people. No, yeah, the Bruce Wayne shoving Martha and Thomas back into the alley is legitimately really funny.
Well, even how they kill Aquaman with like
The
the
yeah,
fucking can plastic.
yeah.
Or I mean, they fully sent the challengers of the unknown to their deaths.
Yep.
Which Jalen, you mentioned them the other day.
Brutalized,
Yeah.
brutalized, my boys, man.
This is probably the most they'll ever get featured in anything until James Gunn gets weird with some.
Likely story.
James Gunn
Um
is probably gonna make some sort of animated TV show or something based on these
yeah,
guys within the next 10 years. If he's still running DC after his contract is over. I don't know if that's what he would want to
right.
do. But I am without a doubt in my mind, this guy has like probably a board of every obscure character that DC has that has led a
Mhm.
title, and he's like, okay, what are we gonna do with them? What are we gonna do with them? You know.
Yeah.
So he's gonna make
Well,
this at some point.
that's what I liked about this movie is that they really have. I mean, if you look at the theater and like the background, they truly did not
Everyone's
pull
there.
anyone like any punches and stuff. I mean, shit, they have Stan Lee in here,
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
and I don't know, man. I think it falls really well in line with the show. Hey, have you guys ever seen the
Yeah.
actual show?
I watched it when I
Yeah.
was younger.
Yeah,
Yeah. I also watched it
I
when I
remember
was
when the
younger.
first episode came out. I think
Oh wow.
in 2013.
Okay, Unc.
Okay, Unc, don't Unc me right now on Teen Titans Go, bro. That doesn't feel like it's been that old of a show.
You're right,
12
but
but
like
years.
at the
then
same time,
12
it does.
it's been
years.
12 years and it's still
Yeah.
going. Yeah,
What
I think like in terms
do
of
you,
TV movies too, this is pretty. You want something that's faithful but feels a little more cinematic, and I think this is it.
Yeah, it
Like
does that well.
definitely the animation is up. I mean, from the opening fight with the balloon guy, you're like, oh okay, so they're locked in animation wise. It doesn't feel cheap at all,
No.
which is nice because we've been watching a lot of cheaper direct to animated stuff. So it was refreshing to see like a
Yes,
full
I agree.
budgeted movie here. Jalen, do you have any like strong opinions on the plot of this one with
no,
Robin
man. I
trying to
thought
get
I
his
thought
release?
I was watching this movie, and the entire time I was thinking, why did I choose this for this week?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Why not that I hated it or anything. I just outright really dislike Teen Titans Go. The movie was actually pretty okay. It was fine.
yeah,
It was funny. The Deadpool bit where Deathstroke was trying to do these childish illusions forced a
yeah,
chuckle out of me. The
yeah.
bit where they blow up or where the Justice League is chasing the Titans after the movie theater thing, and
Hmm.
they try to keep blowing up Batman, and he just keeps appearing with like a motorcycle, then then rollerblades, then
Yeah.
Alfred and a scooter and all that stuff. That actually had me laughing a little bit. It's just Teen Titans Go in itself is really a show for like young kids, like 4 or 5 year olds, and
See,
I
you say
had thought
that,
it was
dude.
gonna be like more, you know, a tiny bit more mature. Because you know, I mean, I think just because it's for like that certain demographic. No,
Yeah.
Jackson, wait. Let me explain my logic here. So so
Yeah, please
I
do because it makes no fucking sense to me.
no okay. So I just because I think
Guy who
something
wanted the
is
gritty R-rated take on Teen
That
Titans
has
Go.
like
no. So I thought it'd be
Teen
like a
Titans go to
little.
the brothel.
A,
This is DC's Andor.
no, I thought it would be kind of like I don't know, man. I remember Teen Titans Go a little differently. And then I watched because I haven't seen
Really?
Teen Titans Go since like 2017, 2018.
Okay.
So I had remembered it being a tiny bit more mature than this. Not like mature to the point of like Teen Titans or anything like
Yeah.
that, but just more, you know, still funny and still like with that childlike corniness, but like some parts that people of all ages can enjoy, if that makes sense. And then I watched this and I'm like, wow, this was really for
Oh,
kids.
it's never been mature, man. It's been the
Yeah, I
most
better say
immature
you
show ever.
you very much misremembered that my
The second
case.
episode is them like
Okay.
wanting a sandwich and they like tear apart the whole city for that. And then it's I mean the amount of butt stuff they have in that show of just like close and they have in the movie too. It's just like the most juvenile shit. But then the show will give you a whole episode on how to do your taxes and stuff. It'll be like the Titans figure out IRS forms. It's dead. That's been a whole episode of the show. Um, I don't know, man. I kind of I don't hate the vibe of this. Jalen, did you grow up with the Teen Titans 2006 one?
I did, and I love it. I'm sorry, I'm
Okay.
just laughing at how dead inside Jackson looks for all 13 minutes and 41 seconds that we've been on. I've looked over at this man multiple
You know
times, and
what?
he
At
just has the
least
most
Jalen's
dead look in
getting
his
some
eyes.
sort of satisfaction out of this.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I grew up with the 2006 version, and
Yeah.
it is when we watch it for the pod. Jackson, have you ever seen the 2006 version?
I'm not.
But Josh, I'm sure you have seen the 2006 version, right?
Mm-mm. No, see, that's
Oh
why I
no,
feel
you
like I can
haven't.
enjoy this one more. I've seen bits and pieces, yeah.
Oh man, yo, 2006 version is like peak because there is a story arc with Slade and
Yeah.
Robin that is like up there with storytelling, and you know it truly does. I think that's like my first memory of really being like, okay, Deathstroke is a Dick Grayson, Nightwing, Robin slash
Yeah.
villain. um the show is incredible, and I think even when I was a kid I was like comparing this to that, and it was
Yeah.
never that great, and it can never hold a candle at all. And the fact that it's still going, I mean, it has a huge audience. You know, it
Of
Yeah.
has
5-year-olds.
to.
of 5-year-olds,
of
dude.
5-year-olds. Yeah.
I think it's morphed into its own thing though at this point, where
It has.
it's very separate, and I kind of respect what it is now compared to like what it used to be, which is
Yeah.
everyone was just upset that it was a because Cartoon Network had done a couple of those like reboots of shows, like they did Powerpuff Girls, I think too, and they all like were dumbed down versions. They did Ben 10, I think, as well. So I think that was kind of what it was originally, and then it's become such a weird anomaly of a show that people. It's like Simpsons and SpongeBob. People are just perplexed that it still exists.
Still going, yeah.
Do you guys like the music in this at all?
Some of the songs were fun. I mean,
Yeah, they're catchy.
yeah.
It's good fun. I I found it interesting. What's they played "Take on Me" in this, and then they also played "Take on Me" in the Mario movie. And I
That's
was like,
because
you
the
guys kind of
Mario movie was fucking like made in a boardroom.
well, considering it's the same directors, I just like you guys just picked the same
Oh,
songs
is
for
it?
both your movies.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
that explains it.
So, will you think they'll play "Take on Me" in the Galaxy movie too?
You know what, man? I'm not gonna go on a rant about the Mario movie, but
No,
the
you
fact
can't.
that
We
they
got
didn't
time.
stop the fucking needle drops when they got to the Mushroom Kingdom is still like one of the most baffling things about that movie. Like, it
Yeah,
doesn't make a lick of sense to me at all.
I kind of like that this one is a musical just because it doesn't have to do a ton of needle drops.
Yes,
I feel like most kids' movies would, especially this
they'd
type.
probably all suck too.
Yeah, so it's not the worst case scenario. Uh, I don't know, man. I liked the amount of people they killed. They killed that bear too, the singing bear.
Yeah,
They killed the singing bear. They killed the Justice League. They killed the Challengers the Unknown. They killed Shia LaBeouf for being Shia LaBeouf, or they
that
tried
was
to.
funny.
I love how violent they are. I think that's
Yeah,
fascinating.
yeah, they're all sociopaths.
Yeah, like these are kids characters. So kids are just gonna watch these guys brutally like attack. They are truly unhinged, man.
Yeah, no, like they're all legitimate crazy people.
And I kind of fuck with that. That's why I was
Yeah,
like watching this,
it's
and I was
unhinged.
like, this movie's stupid, but also it's very like even the end, where they write in that joke about asking
Yeah,
parents where babies come from. You just don't see that from a lot of kids media. Just this level of like, we don't really give a fuck. We're doing what we want.
yeah,
And I think the show's kind of morphed into that too. And in a wraparound way, Jalen, I know you feel like this was like a throwaway one, but I kind of like what this movie does. Just that it is so interesting, I would say, even if it
I'm
is like
happy.
a generic kids movie.
I'm happy you enjoyed it, Josh. I'm happy
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
the one of
I
one
feel like
out of the three of us had some sort of enjoyment out of this thing, man.
I'm the odd one out, man. Let's talk about real quick. I don't think we have anything else really to like talk about the actual movie, but I do want to touch on at least with you, Jalen, the end of this, the post credit scene.
There was a post credit scene. I'm gonna be
The
honest. I didn't
post
watch it. I turned it off as soon as it hit credits.
really,
I was done. I was
you
out of
might have
there.
heard about this before
he's
then.
heard about this shit, bro.
So in the post credit scene, it cuts to the original 2006 Teen Titans, and they're like setting up a camera, and it's like
Oh, I
zooming
have heard
out, and
about
they're like, "We
this.
think we found a way back," and everyone was like, "Holy shit!" I remember at the time. What it turned out to be was
Yeah.
a direct-to-video, like, crossover movie with the Teen Titans Go and Teen Titans that I have seen. That isn't, like, the worst thing, but it's definitely, like, underwhelming compared to what people wanted, which was a season 6 of the
Yeah,
show. So that's the post-credit scene that was played in theaters in this movie.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, I do remember bits and pieces of like that time and how people were kind of losing their minds over it and they were
Mhm.
like, "Oh my god, we're about to get a season 6 and all that other stuff." I mean, I mean, at least it led to something. It wasn't just like another jokey, oh, let's just poke fun at, our
Did you
predecessor,
ever
which
see
we
that
know that people
follow-up
enjoy.
movie?
I didn't even know there was a follow-up movie,
Yeah,
honestly.
man.
wow. Even I knew about this. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, I didn't know about it. And I mean, I knew about the Batman and Scooby Doo crossovers, all that other stuff, but I have never heard of this
They
movie.
did they did 3 other Teen Titans Go movies that were all, like, direct-to-video. They did that one where they do a crossover with the Teen Titans. They did Teen Titans Go See Space Jam, which have you guys ever seen like Mystery Science Theater type shit? You know? Where
Mm-mm.
like people like talk over a movie, kind of. That's
Mm-mm.
basically what that movie is.
Okay.
I don't know if how to describe it. It's like just scenes of Space Jam, but with like Teen Titans stuff
Hmm.
interspersed in it. It's very strange.
Okay.
Very, and then they run into like the villains of that movie. It's like the most like nothing movie. I don't
That sounds like a great movie that I'll never watch.
yo no I'd never movie is a strong word. And then they did a crossover that the DC superhero girls cartoon that was on Netflix for like a couple years. And they've been gone since, man. I don't think they're gonna do another movie of any sort. When do you
Like
think this show will end though? Like realistically. If it's continuing into the James Gunn era a couple years in.
as long as it keeps putting up numbers, honestly, because even like
Yeah.
when James Gunn was, and granted, I know that video is like extremely outdated, the announcement video that he made,
Mhm.
but even when he was mentioning like Elseworlds, he made sure to highlight, certain projects,
Yeah.
like the Batman, Superman and Lois, Teen Titans Go, Harley Quinn.
I'm wondering
Um,
if
so I
like
don't know.
them kicking Greg Sipes out for the whole, because his health is deteriorating, if that's like the beginning of the end of this one.
Yeah, I don't know.
More than likely. More than likely. I mean, it has to be just because he is like the definitive voice of Beast Boy for this whole thing.
Right.
Um, so
I think it's
I
just
mean, I
gonna
mean,
kind of fall apart a little bit over
yeah. I
the
mean,
years.
it's still crazy, man. That for most people, they've gone through elementary school, middle school, high school, and college, and this show has still been
Yeah.
on. That
I think there's
is
dead ass like 500 episodes, bro.
that is wild to me, bro. The only other show that I know that has lasted that
There's
long. I mean, I'm sure
400.
I'm sure there are others.
No, sorry, there's 432,
It's getting
Yo,
there.
what?
and we'll cover it all in this show. All
Oh yeah.
400.
On Jalen would be
400
covering every
episodes.
single one
Yeah,
individually.
we'll do an individual episode. That's content for how many years, dude? You're set.
Whew. Hey man, that should be fun for
Um,
Jackson.
takes place during the fifth season, by the way, guys. If you want to know the lore of Teen Titans Go,
Wait, really?
I guess so. Because I think there's an episode that addresses this.
Huh. Okay, that's
They have
interesting.
to, they have to rebuild the tower.
Weird.
Yeah. So if you want to know the
I didn't
crazy,
realize that there was a lore.
there's a crazy lore for Teen Titans Go.
I
Even
really,
like the
I mean, I thought it operated on like,
the
Phineas
bit with
and
the
Ferb.
baby hands thing, like that's a whole bit in the show, like a recurring thing,
Oh, okay,
and that's why it's in the movie.
Oh,
interesting.
the fact that Robin has baby hands.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's like a
Yeah.
whole big thing in the show. They had a whole episode, and then
Wow.
it's morphed in, and that's why it's in the movie. It's not just like a dumb movie. Oh, do you know what I also really love, joke wise, is when they show he keeps making there's gonna be a trailer for him, and then they show a trailer for like Pennyworth and the Batmobile and stuff.
Yeah,
And now we've gotten a Pennyworth like show and a Batmobile show.
that's true.
Oh, we don't have we
That's
don't have a
fucked up.
utility belt
That's
show
crazy.
though
Yeah.
yet.
That is wild. And yet we've never
But
gotten anything Dick Grayson. I mean, other than Titans, but nothing that's just solely Robin.
nothing solely. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, this is our best Dick Grayson rep right now.
It's fucked up what they're
Unfortunately.
doing to him.
We have
Unfortunately.
this, we have Chris O'Donnell and Titans, and that's it.
Wow. Yeah, not a good start.
No.
Not a good start. This is like so unrelated, but like I remember as a kid, my definitive Dick Grayson. Have you guys ever heard of that popular Nightwing fan film series on YouTube?
No.
I've probably seen some of it.
Oh my god! Wait, you guys should go watch it. It's actually pretty well made for the
Hmm.
time. That was like my because it was kind of styled in that Arrowverse style, but obviously
Yeah.
made on YouTube and in the fan film side of things. But that was like my definitive Nightwing for the longest time, or definitive Dick
Yeah.
Grayson, and then it's just been disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. Even like the DC AMU didn't really get him right.
No, and he wasn't a focus of like the old DCAU stuff.
Hmm.
He really hasn't got his. Maybe you know what? The best version is the Lego Batman movie.
I would,
Maybe
yeah, I would actually say Young Justice. Young Justice, he's
that's pretty
pretty
good too.
good. Yeah, he's pretty good at Young Justice. But even then, he doesn't get a lot of the light after season one. Season two, he's just kind of like that guy in the chair who like randomly goes out on missions and then just doesn't really do anything else.
I was gonna ask you guys, do you feel like because of the popularity of this show and the other show that they're gonna stick very closely to this lineup for the rumored live action like DCU movie?
Probably. I mean, they might add a couple people, but I don't mind this lineup anyway. I think it's pretty good.
I think I'd like to see what I liked about the Titan show was there was a little bit of diversity. I like seeing Anna Troy and Aqualad and stuff, and I was hoping that maybe we get that instead of just the same five. But it's not the worst lineup.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there are so many other Titans members in the comics other than
Yeah,
these five.
We'll throw
I
in some
do.
oddballs, I bet. But I do
Yeah,
want these core
yeah,
five.
I
absolutely,
bet
absolutely.
guaranteed when they cast a new cyborg, Ray Fisher is gonna start yapping, you know.
Yeah, probably.
But um, I don't know. You guys would probably go negative on this one, but I would go positive. I
No,
think
I
it's
mean, I'd go like middle of the road.
middle of the road.
Yeah, as I said, I think it's fine for what it is. I just like it's.
You're 22.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, I just I love jingling keys, and like blocks and the thing at the dentist office where you move.
yeah.
So I feel like this was kind of in line. This was kind of in line for me. Like this worked. But anyway, before I watch Bluey in a little bit, let's talk about Peacemaker
Okay.
season 2, episode 6. Ignorance is Chris, director James Gunn. This episode is the big one with the big reveal, but it was essentially the 11th Street kids were going into the alternate dimension, finding Chris, and then Chris is like dealing with them, and then we also get the big revelation that it is a
Not the
Nazi
Earth.
Earth, Nazi Earth. What are you guys' quick impressions here, Jackson?
Really
So,
good. Really, really good.
hmm
Probably the best of the season so far.
yeah, Jalen,
Incredible, probably best of the show for me.
really? Okay,
Yeah, hardcore. Oh my god,
Yeah, she was
MVP of
great
the
this
season
episode.
for me. She is so like every scene that she's in is like so captivating. Even if
yeah,
it's just her sitting there sulking or staring in the mirror, going over her bruises or all that other type of stuff. Jennifer Holland is putting in work this
yeah.
season. Um,
And she got to
yeah.
play a comedy scene in this one too, where she
Which
wasn't
I
straight,
really liked.
and
Oh
she's
yeah.
like, "I just took a massive shit," and it was
Yeah,
very
because she's
funny.
usually the straight man. It was fun seeing her get to like really play those comedic beats hard. I really appreciated that.
It was. I think she's very much like I remember the early days of the show and then the movies where she was widely accused of like nepotism just here because of James Gunn. And I think she's really made a name for herself at this point now, where it's not
Yeah.
like it doesn't feel like oh she's just in here because it's James Gunn's wife. I mean that might have been why she got cast initially, but she's fully like proved herself.
Yeah. No, I mean she's very good in this episode.
Yeah, but
Yeah. I think even because I don't think she's really done anything else besides James Gunn projects, has she?
as far as I know, nothing major.
Nothing major. Yeah, she should. She should, man. She's like really good,
Yeah,
and it would be interesting to see her in something aside from like hardcore and you know other small cameos in other James Gunn
Yeah.
projects.
I thought this was also easily like Vigilante's
Yes.
best episode of the season. He's
Yes.
kind of been relegated to not doing anything at all.
Yeah, he gets a lot of time to shine this episode.
You get like context of his mom and his lair and all this shit, which is really fun. And then he gets to meet his doppelganger. And
That
I
seems great.
I know that people kind of wanted like a serious version, but because of what the scene we got, this was like the best. Yeah, um, so fun. And then it's cool that he's like a part of the resistance. So hopefully we'll see more of whatever this resistance is
Yes.
with like more characters. Yeah, the Earth, let's talk about the Earth X Wing a little bit because that's cool. We obviously saw that in the Arrowverse and in Jackson. I know you were fully in buying into it. I think I was a little more hesitant, but now it's like, yeah, that's definitely
Yeah,
what's
it's Earth
going
X
on.
for sure.
I'm curious how much they're gonna do with it. If it's gonna be relegated to this season, or if they're trying to make it like something that spills over into other movies and stuff, like maybe an event.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't mind it just being a one season thing though.
I think so. I think I
You
saw
never know.
people theorizing that they want like Overman and stuff to show up, but I really don't need all of that.
Mhm. Yeah, I kind of like how small it is in scale compared to like the Arrowverse.
Yeah, it's neat. It's very much it feels more real
Yeah.
in terms of like when you go to the Arrowverse Nazi stuff, they're like all soldiers and super powered, and it's like okay,
Yeah,
this
no,
is
I think it almost makes it scarier too, scaling
yeah,
back. You know.
yeah. Jalen, how did you feel about like the whole reveal scene? Because I felt they were very telling this episode leading up to it, like the close
Yeah.
up shots of Hardcore looking out, and then
But that was
Leo,
smart, right? Because the moment you hear Adebayo say, "I'm going to go for a walk,"
yeah,
you're
then
like,
everyone's all tense because they know something's gonna go down.
Yeah, there's so much like anticipation and even just that reveal that it is one of those things that's like, man, no, Adebayo stay right there. But then if she stays right there, then it's still that thing of like, oh man, just get out of the whole dimension, get out of that whole universe. And like the thing that this episode did really well is just building up tension for everybody, even like for Vigilante. Like I felt still a little bit of tension, like what is his counterpart gonna be like?
"Yeah,
Yeah.
For Peacemaker, what is that gonna be when he finds out, you know?
Mhm.
And for all that said, and then oh god, even Lex Luthor and all
that
that,
was great."
it's just this episode was so
Packed.
so good. But I could imagine, especially because like James Gunn said, the finale is like probably the biggest tease as to what's going on with the DCU and where it's headed
Yeah.
and future projects. And I
Mhm.
can imagine that whole finale probably takes place on Earth X. So, and I don't think it's a multi-dimension multiverse thing, but I do think it might be a maybe another Earth that's gonna be an issue. Maybe a Crisis on Infinite Earths, maybe something like that. I really don't know.
Yeah.
But I do think that Earth X will play a part in future projects.
I think what's gonna happen at the end is whoever gets I think someone's gonna get access more broadly to this unfolding chamber, whether it's another Earth or whether it's our Earth and our government.
Yes.
And that's gonna what's gonna play into future stuff is that like more dimensions are just gonna become like a common thing.
Yeah.
What that leads to, I don't know. Hopefully not, like you said, Jalen or Christ, because they don't have anything built up for that type of story. But maybe like a Crisis on Two Earths situation,
Yeah, I don't
where
know.
Yeah, that would be
you know,
good, and instead of just throwing, Robert Pattinson and Nick Cage and
That would be a bit
Ben
much.
Affleck and Henry Cavill and all this other stuff on
George
screen just to
Clooney
be like,
Batman.
yeah, George Clooney, Chris O'Donnell, Alicia
Yeah,
Silverstone's Batgirl, like just all these random DC characters, Grant Gustin, even just throwing them on screen and being like, oh my god, you guys, look, we're actually
yeah. Like who
this is
needs
the
it?
multiverse. This is what you can do with the multiverse. You can bring actors back. It's just kind of
DC's
it's a
already
snap.
done that plenty in the past couple of years because they did those Crisis movies. They did the Flash movie. I mean, shit, even Titans did a bunch of cameos and stuff from other
Mhm.
things. So they're good, man. They don't need to be doing that. That's why I'm still nervous about it, and I don't even want like this Earth X thing to be like a spillover because I really just don't want to
Yeah.
see like a bunch of and I watched a video of him and he made it clear that it wasn't multiverse, it was dimensions.
Yes.
He's just trying to move away from like the wordage of it because it has a negative association.
Well, I
But it's
also think
really
that
the same
specifically
thing.
what he's talking about is that all these dimensions that Peacemaker can travel to
Yeah.
are just variants of that world. You're not going to the DCEU or the
Right.
Michael Keaton Batman universe. Like, I don't think he can access those. So I do think there is a difference. And the MCU, I think, does a very bad job at explaining it, but has a similar rule set where there are different variants of a specific Earth, and then there's like whole different universes like the Fox shit. But they
Yeah.
do a piss poor job of explaining that.
I think James is just trying if we're gonna do this stuff, he's trying to make it clear that it's not like cameo. Yeah,
Yes.
which is cool. I don't know. I trust him, man. I just kind of wish we were doing something different if we're gonna do like a big
I still
lead up.
think it's Brainiac.
You think so?
Yes.
Yeah, Brainiac would be exciting. We talked about that.
I think that this whole gateway will tie into it, but I'm standing firm that it's Brainiac.
Oh, like
Hmm.
the chambers his,
What?
like the unfolding chambers his, or just that it'll lead to like
No,
Brainiac
I
being.
think Brainiac is where this is all heading to. And
Oh, okay. I
man
just
at the
think it's gonna
top.
be the villain of the next movie. I don't know if it's gonna be like a overarching thing.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Are there
Yeah,
any multi-dimensional villains that you guys can think of other than like the Anti-Monitor and the obvious ones?
I just think of like yeah, like the like
There we go.
Mister Mixes Pitalik and stuff like that.
Yeah, he did. Superman did talk about imps and how they're a common occurrence
Yeah.
from other dimensions. So it will definitely be interesting to see what happens in the finale, where it leads. You know, what angle are they trying to take with this whole multi-dimensional aspect to the
Yeah,
universe?
but in terms of like Earth X relevant to this season, I think it's gonna work out pretty.
Yes. I'm really fucking with it so far.
Yeah, I
I'm
like
excited
that.
for this next episode.
It's very character focused, and it's definitely gonna rock Chris
Yeah.
in a cool way. I also love the shot of like Leota running.
That was great. Yeah.
Oh man, it was very it felt kind of like a zombie shot, like when you have a lot of zombies chasing after you. It was really cool. So I think this
The whole
next episode,
sequence felt like a zombie show. It was really well executed.
yeah, I think this next episode is just gonna be them escaping the whole time, and then the finale will be
I don't know.
whatever it is. But they make it at least back to the chamber based on
Yes.
the preview. One final thing though, I know we talked about like Lex Luthor being in it, and that was really fun. They said that David was jealous because he wasn't in it in the show. Do we think he's lying? Because he
I'm
doesn't really
kind of
lie.
starting to believe him.
I don't think he's in this.
No,
Yeah,
he's not in it. He's totally
you
not
know
in
what I think. You know what I think he's in that I've been telling you about.
Yeah, I might buy my words on this one.
I think he's in Supergirl.
Yeah, you might be right. I might buy my words. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't. I see people theorizing like all the Justice Gang and shit are gonna show up or whatever. And I just don't feel like a lot of that's gonna happen.
No, I think we'll see Lex again though.
I think Jalen, did you mention last week that you think the Justice Gang would show up at the end, like to
Oh
tie
yeah.
back into that first season
Oh
or
yeah.
first
Oh
scene?
yeah. Yeah. For a fact.
That would make sense, but not like I don't want to see them on Earth X or nothing.
Yeah.
No. I think it'll have something to do with Argus, more than likely because they still have to tie that up in some way or
Yeah,
form, um, which I think will be done through not. I don't think it'll be done through this character, but I think this character
yeah.
will maybe have a part in these final two
Yeah.
episodes. But GI Robot, I think, would be really cool to see, especially just him going to this other Earth and just dropping bodies like it's nothing. That
I
would be
feel like it's
insane
not
to
gonna
see.
happen,
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
but it'd
Mm-mm.
be such a waste to not do something with that. You know, if you have a whole Nazi Earth and then you set up a character that's like that's his primary goal.
Is to kill Nazis.
Um,
Yeah,
I'm sure Gunn is aware of that. Like considering he wrote all three of these projects in a pretty close proximity, the thought has crossed his mind.
you
Like,
know what I'm buying into more every day though is that fucking Ted Cord's gonna be in this show.
why? Where's that coming from?
I just feel so. The helmet thing was one thing, and then in an earlier episode they mentioned like how the dad didn't invent the helmets, and she asked him about it, and he said it's a long story, implying that's going to come up later. On top of that, we know with the Blue Beetle movie that he disappeared a long time ago when that
Yes.
one girl was young. He could have gone somewhere to like a different Earth. Maybe he made these helmets for Peacemaker's dad, and the other Peacemaker's dad was just stealing these helmets from the Earth 2 version or whatnot. And Blue Beetle could be leading this like resistance,
That would be interesting.
you know? And then think about it, like what's a character that you would cast early on that you would need is Ted Cord because he would be in this, and then he could be in the Blue Beetle animated show they're gonna do, and then he could be in Booster Gold.
Yeah, that's true.
And we also had James Gunn say that like they wouldn't be disappointed because someone was asking about Blue Beetle being in this show,
Oh, really?
and he was kind of like, I forget what he said exactly, but he was like, you might be in luck, that type of statement.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
That's my Hail Mary theory is that he's in the show.
weird. All right.
I'm just saying, like, if it happens, don't be blown away by it. I also think it could be Kamal Nanjiani, but that's another talk for another day.
I hadn't even thought about Blue Beetle being in this.
Oh yeah, I've been thinking about it for like a couple weeks, ever since that helmet thing, man.
Oh, weird.
'Cause who's gonna invent a helmet? People are all thinking it's like some New Gods thing. I think one of the smartest people in DC is Ted Kord,
Yeah, no, that's true.
and you have like, why would you want to make the Blue Beetle movie and character stuff relevant if you're going to use Ted Kord a lot and
Yeah.
you're like, oh well, this movie's perfect. We can tie in the Jolo.
Yeah, no, that's true.
It works, man.
Yeah, we'll see. That would
Well,
be
we'll
cool.
see. I think that's it'd be cool to see Superman stuff. I want to see Ted show up because if he's not in the Booster Gold show, that'd be kind of
That'd
like
suck. That would suck. That would suck.
yeah. So where else would he be but maybe a different dimension?
Yeah, maybe.
And that's why he's been gone all these years. So anyway, also, did you guys like see the thing with the dance?
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
That's just
That
a funny controversy.
well, just that like no one caught that was like a
That's crazy to me. How did
I never
nobody
no one
clock
I
that?
no one caught that. I didn't catch that or see anyone talk about it.
And like in retrospect, it's so obvious.
It's so obvious.
Hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, Fortnite banned the dance for a couple days, and now they're bringing it back. I think
They're
they're
modifying it a little.
modifying it. Maybe it would be the season one dance or something.
No, it's they posted it like right before. It's basically the same thing without a full swastika.
Oh, okay, that's cool because I have that skin and stuff. So I was
Yeah,
like,
so you'll get it back.
okay. I think that's so clever though that he hid that there in
That
that
is that's a
dance, right?
really,
And
really,
no
really
one,
smart foreshadowing.
yeah. And I mean, he did similar things in the season one dance with the butterflies and like
Yes.
how they moved. So people really should have. They're gonna pay attention if there's a season three dance or whatnot. People are gonna like, watch that shit. Um, I don't really have anything else. The only other things that Superman's been doing super good on HBO Max. It's
Yep.
biggest
Very nice.
platform debut in 2 years since Barbie came out on there. So
Good.
Yeah.
Good for DC fans. Great for
everything's
DC
been up,
fans.
man.
Yeah, we're winning right now.
We're winning right now. It's
It's good
yeah,
to see.
dude. The crypto short, another one came out today, and it confirmed Deadman in the DCU, which was really random. Um,
I think that James Gunn said all those shorts are not canon.
oh, they're probably not. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
But it's still cool to
they're
see. It's still
they're
very cool
fun.
to
They're
see.
like little Looney Tunes things, man. I
Yeah.
enjoy them. I thought they were gonna be live action though when they got announced. So I was kind of disappointed that they were animated. I
That
thought
would
they were gonna
probably
be like the
be
Groot ones,
that would probably be
expensive.
a lot of money.
That'd be a lot
Yeah.
of money. Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
expensive.
yeah, I guess that makes sense. But that's it. Next week we're gonna do our trivia rematch, and it'll be really fun. So
Oh fuck.
everyone stay tuned. Thanks for
Yo, you
listening.
want to crash out? You'll get it next week, guys.
There you go. All right, bye everyone.